Hi guys, I'm back. So just doing a second video to keep things a little bit shorter and sweeter and easier to tolerate instead of sitting here watching me blather on for half an hour. So in this one I'm going to give you some stats about me because I haven't done that. And I'm just going to talk about the post-op diet that I'm following currently, some little tips and tricks about that. So let's start out with some stats on Talena. I've got a drink sitting there waiting for me. Alright, so I am 5'4" tall, and in February of 2018, when I started at the Medical Weight Management Center, and I've talked about them before in my previous videos, I weighed 258 pounds. I have been up to about 300 pounds previously in my life, but when I was able to find a decent job and make money, I was able to buy normal human food instead of living on packaged stuff and stuff from the food bank, because I was in poverty for a long time, and I dropped 50 pounds. I've always kind of hovered around 250 plus or minus 10 pounds. In December of 2018, I went down to 252, and on March 22nd, March 26th, the day of my operation, my weigh-in was 237. So that was after having the flu leading up to my 2-week pre-op diet of the OptiFast shakes. So I had kind of a running head start at losing some weight there. And then today I weighed myself and I'm 226 pounds at 10 days post-op. So I'm happy with an 11-pound loss for sure in 10 days. That's just over a pound a day. So there's some stats for now. At some point I'll upload some pre and post pictures once I start to see maybe some significant changes in my body that's worthy of like a significant visible difference, because I did take some pre-pictures. Okay, so post-op diet. In hospital, you'll be on clear fluids. Once you return home, the day after you return home, you're allowed to start a full fluid diet. In the video I just made, I discussed some complications that I had, and it could have happened for various reasons. But because of the complication right now, they've asked me to stay on a clear fluid diet up to and including today. So tomorrow being Saturday, I'm going to start on full fluids again. So clear fluids at this point includes things like I use a shot glass because it's 1 ounce, because I'm allowed 1 ounce every 15 minutes. This is protein water. We ordered it from the States. It's called Protein 2O. The berry one and the lemon lime or lemonade one are really good. The grape one is a good grape flavor, but it has like a texture to it. And I haven't had it since just after my surgery, so it may have been just my, post-surgery mouth and flavor issues going on, but you can tell there's protein in it because it's kind of not mealy, but you can tell there's something in the liquid. It's not like a clear, smooth, like water. But this way, I'm doubling down right now because I can't have full fluid diet, which would include protein shakes. So this is great. It's a clear fluid and it has protein, because I haven't had no nutrition since Sunday, other than the IVs that they've been giving me at hospital this past few days. So shot glass works really good. And then my husband has been watching a lady named Mini Me in Tennessee. She has tons of YouTube videos. She's been on this journey for a couple, 3 years now, I think. And she gives tips and tricks, but he just bought this little Anchor Hawking measuring cup. So it's in ounces and teaspoons, tablespoons, milliliters. Oops, sorry guys. And where is it? Oh, in the teaspoon, there's also, you'll find the half cup. So I'm using that mark. And then what I do, because it's nice and small, it's easy to pour into, I just pour an ounce into my thing. And actually I'm going to have some right now because it's time. So you're allowed 1 ounce every 15 minutes. And I'm not going to shoot this like it's a shot of vodka or Jaeger or something like that. I'm going to sip it. Because you do experience some sensation, you're going to feel pains. Your new stomach is just below your sternum. It's not kind of down and off to the side like it was before. I still do feel things from my original stomach because it's also been cut. So there is some pain there. So if you feel pain on that side, like below your breast or whatever, where you would when you were full or like hungry, that's your original stomach, and it's healing and it's cranky too. So, and because I get some pain in my sternum, I'll feel a little bit in my back. And then when your liquid hits your stomach, it's quite the sensation. It can be painful, it can be uncomfortable, disconcerting. It'll grumble and groan a lot. You tend to burp a bit. And then as it's processing and it's sending things down the new piece of small intestine, you've got a lot of junctions, new junctions created, and see, burp, junctions created that are healing. So I just sip this slowly for a few minutes, and then I use a timer on my cell phone because I usually, you know, I have that sitting around by me on the couch. Oop. So I just have it preset for 15 minutes already, and then when I'm ready, when I'm done my first ounce, I hit start, and when it goes off, that's when I'm allowed to take my next ounce in. Anyway, some other things that I'm allowed to have right now are like broth, clear broth. Jello is fine. The diabetic jello that they serve at the hospital should be banned and against the law. I don't know what they are using to make that jello, but it's the cheapest crap on the planet. And I complained to the dietitian there. Apparently other people have also told them. So she's now curious and wants to investigate. And of course, none of them will friggin' try it, but they'll serve it to us. Like my nurse wouldn't even, I'm like, I haven't touched this. You should taste this. And I told because normally as a clinician, you're not supposed to touch your patient's food. It's kind of a no-no. And even the dietitian, she's like, no, I'm not going to try it. I'm like, well, then how will you know that what I'm saying is true? And so she wants to find out what they're using. I'm like, how do you screw up sugar-free Jello? So when you're in hospital and at home, I recommend you buy like the sugar-free Jello brand, or even, I don't know if Western Family or no-name brands make sugar-free, but make sure it's sugar-free. You don't want to give yourself dumping syndrome at this point. Very bad, very, very bad. Look up dumping syndrome if you don't know. So far I haven't had any problems. So sugar-free Jello, I add squirts of Mio to water just to like make it not so boring. We bought Crystal Light little sachets. One sachet makes 2 cups of water, 2 cups of drink, and then we poured those into popsicle molds that we buy. And so I had a popsicle last night, which was enjoyable, and it was easy to do because it actually took me, I think it worked out to 3.5 ounces of liquid frozen, and it took me about 45 minutes to eat it anyway, just the way this popsicle mold was shaped. So that felt comfortable, no problems, just, you know, eating popsicle. You do get bored of cold stuff a lot, and it's nice to have something warm, so the chicken broth is kind of like you're eating food but not. What else can I suggest? There are these drinks called Syntrax, Syntrax. I think Popeyes sells them in bulk bins in like one flavor only. We ordered a multi-flavor pack from Amazon. That they come in individual pouches and you can get a few different flavors in it. The one that I've had so far, the fuzzy peach, I had it last week because it's a clear fluid sort of, but because of it doesn't look clear to me, so I'm not pushing the waters right now. I'll wait till tomorrow to have one. But those are really good. They're kind of fruity, juicy tasting, and if you don't want it too sweet, just add more water. And it has protein, good amount of protein in it, so you can kind of give yourself lots of options. And then the Unjury, Unjury chicken soup mix is very popular. I tried that last week. I found to have a 8-ounce portion was a bit much. I only got through 4 ounces. The flavor can get a bit intense. Maybe I just needed to add more water. I'm not sure, but it could have just also been my post-surgical mouth, brain, palate thing going on where I found it a bit too much. And I think that's about it for now. Yeah, I'm just rocking the clear fluids for today. And tomorrow I'll start full fluids again. Just resting lots. Walk, get that gas out. I don't think I mentioned it before, but afterwards when you have that gas in your belly, walk. You gotta get that gas out, and it really does help get it out. So get that caboose tootin'. Okay? It's okay to fart. Farts are funny. Farts are good. And I think that's about it for now. Kind of losing my train of thought and I'm feeling tired. I've made a couple of failed videos that I wasn't happy with, and now I'm losing energy and just want to watch a show. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll continue making more videos in the future. Bye for now.